Okay, so I'm here again with Henry Fadipe as we come up on another fight week in KSW. He's been around the game for a long time. We've talked plenty of times before. How are you? Thank you very much for joining me. And how are you leading into this fight week?
Fucking daddy, man. Grand, getting the weight down now. Just came back from a run there. I went to the gym, forgot today was Sunday. Got there, they were closed. So I went for a run. Just I went for a 5K run, right? About 3 kilometers into it, there was a little dip in the road. I missed I missed my step, fell and cracked my knee off the ground. Uh, First I was like, ah, shit, but I called the missus to come pick me up. But then I'm like, nah, fuck it, man. Like it's proof unto myself, kept going. And instead of doing a 5K, I ended up doing 10.
That's good though. That like that you're in pain. You're like, should I stop? But no, I keep going because like me and you were talking about this before. Like if it happens in a fight and shit hits the fan, and you went why did you go the extra 5K? Was it just to prove yourself?
Just to prove a point to myself, man. Just to prove a point.
And how do you feel now after you've done the Ken?
Now I'm broke up. My freaking palm's purple. And my knees are there. Put some pseudo cream on the knee. Should be grand. Should be grand tomorrow.
But how do you feel mentally? Was it a mental thing that you wanted to push through and
Yeah,
get through it?
like when I fell and I hit the ground there, like the first instinct, like shit, called the missus to come pick me up because like I thought I couldn't keep going. But I'm like, you know what, man, shit like this happens in a fight. You know, when something bad, you think this is game over, you have to push through. So like, that mentality, like, ah, fuck it, keep on going. Then I was like, 5K, fuck it, let's do 10. So end up doing 10.
Perfect. I absolutely love it. And coming into this fight week, you said the weight's coming down. We're not long after Christmas. The weight's coming down. How do you feel coming into this week with your opponent? Have you studied him much? Because he
I
comes from
feel
opposite.
strong, man. I feel very strong. I feel very strong. I've been hearing some rumors about this chap in Czech Republic. Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but apparently he's not very liked over there. So I think I might have the crowd on my side, but yeah, so that's a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, and like
So
that,
we do stuff.
because you go over to Poland, obviously to KSW, you're usually going to be fighting a Polish person. So they're usually going to be, I don't want to say against you, but there's going to be
This,
this going to be
this,
their home
this was not
country.
Poland though.
What?
This was not in Poland.
Oh, is it not?
Nah, this is Czech Republic.
Oh, it's Czech and he's Czech as well. So, but
Uh,
when you do go to these places, it's like I said, it is his country. When you go to Poland, it's their country. When you go to, like, if he's not that liked there and you go there, how does that feel for you? Because you do actually have a lot of Eastern European fans. I've seen it on your page. How would it feel for you to get the cheers ahead of the hometown boy if that was to
I think
happen?
it's fucking hilarious, man. I'd like to, normally that action doesn't bother me, but this one I think it's funny that I'm going to his country and I'm the favorite. That's funny, man.
I like that. You're going to Czech Republic. You've been like all over the world with different promotions. How does
No,
it
yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. We're almost all over the world. We've gone few places. But still a lot to go. It's just, I want to go one, man. I want to go Asia.
you want to go Asia? Asia would be amazing to go to and fight in.
No, no, 100%.
Yeah, no, it would be good. How does the traveling though affect your fight? Because I know years ago, and like you fought in cage legacy not so long ago, when you're at home, you've got your home comforts. Does the traveling affect your kind of preparation during the week, or do you just have to adjust everything around it to suit the travel?
Depends when. It depends when we go. Like in KSW, they bring me over like 4 days before. Like there you have time to adjust and all of that. There's one that had Cage Warriors in Liverpool. Freaking just Liverpool, man. It took me 32 hours to get there. And just the journey, yeah. I actually it's just another story. It's a story for another time. It took me 32 hours to get to fucking Liverpool, man. End up getting there. We missed the weigh-in. I had to weigh in the night. I was cutting like the whole day, and I didn't have the day to rehydrate. I'd waited the night of the like after I thought, oh, fucking that was ridiculous.
How did it take so long? 32 hours. Liverpool, it's like an hour's
I
flight.
know, I know, I know. I had to smuggle myself into fucking Liverpool way.
You had to smuggle yourself.
Literally, yeah. It was the last minute fight, and we didn't have everything like we needed, so literally had to smuggle myself to fucking Liverpool.
Fucking hell. And then, like, obviously, KSW are giving you those 4 days, right? They're giving you the 4 days. So that gives you time to kind of get there, kind of get, because, when you're there the first day, you're still playing, whatever. And then the next
Yeah,
few days is just focusing on your weight cut then, is it? Like, what's the weight cut like
yeah.
for you now? It must be
I've got the hang of it now. Now it's easier than like at the start when I said Kuwait Con, I didn't know how to do it. Like everything was all experimental, like fucking trial and error. Well, since like 5 fights now, we've got the hang of it. Well, see, I'm a foodie, man. This is the part I'm like, I'm a serious foodie. I love to eat and I love to cook. That Waco shit, man. Fucking, I'm in the kitchen right now and I can smell food. It's like, no, mind over matter, mind over matter. That's the hard part. But once you get the hang of it, man, it's straightforward. It's a job, like it's only a week left.
Yeah, because like you said, especially when you would have started and we talked about it in more detail, you've got so many nutritionists now that were fighters that understand it. There's so much science behind it now that you could literally
Yeah,
go
yeah.
onto Google and not that well, you could do it with ease, but obviously a nutritionist would help. But it's the fact that you cook and all yourself and that you can prepare your meals going forward is obviously easier. But with your opponent going forward, he's 10-3, I believe. He's just come over from Octagon, so I don't know why he's come from Octagon to KSW. Obviously, he's more money, I'd say, bigger promotion. But have you seen much about him? That like, do you look at? Have you studied him and go right? This is where we can win the fight.
Yeah, I have. He's a very twitchy fighter. Like he dances around a lot. I think there's gonna be a lot of chasing, I think.
So and then you're going to chase it. Obviously, you don't want to go into your game plan, but I'm assuming
Yeah,
you're going to be a
man. You know what? The other day I was sitting in my room and I was like, man, I've been signed with KSW. I've had 4 fights with them and I haven't knocked anybody out yet. Like that's not normal, man. I was very disappointed with myself. Like 4 fights in and I haven't sparked anybody the fuck out yet. I was like, man, something has to be done about that.
So that's what you're obviously hoping for. You're hoping.
Insane that, man. Recently, I've been doing a lot of grappling. I don't know. I think I've done a lot of grappling lately. I've been wrestling and grappling based, but like, I don't know. I'm hoping for a knockout, but we'll see.
Yeah, so we'd like to see him twitching on the ground. Well, not that bad. We'd like to obviously see you get the knockout, but you've like that. KSW is not an easy promotion to go into. You obviously made history, the first ever Peruvian necktie in all of Poland, I was told after I speaking to yourself and your manager. What's it like fighting for KSW? They see like we talked about before, they're so underrated and the guys are so good there. And I think they're just off
Yeah, man.
a lot.
Yeah, they've got killers over there, man. They've got some serious killers over there. The reason I think they're not as known is I think it's the language. I think that's what's restricting them. I think they need to like get like have some like more English based commentators and all that. I think it's the language because there's a really good promotion. Like I fought in so many different promotions and like they're up there. I think it's just the language. I think.
I think so, and I think that's where obviously Octagon is from Czech Republic. And have you noticed they've obviously started coming into UK and Ireland and getting the likes of Fringpong
Exactly. Yeah.
and Earthleg. And I think if KSW done something similar, it would help then expand them. Because like I said, the promotion itself and
A
the
hundred percent, man.
value.
100. Because they've been around a while. They've been around a while, and they've had some really good guys come through and like dominate and like go into a bit. I think they can do more with the promotion, like they're like promoting outside of just Poland.
Yeah, I think so. Because obviously you've got Gamrot who came from there, Storm and Norman Park from
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Freaking
like,
Dricus Duplessis was there.
yeah. You is it me or I think I was looking at your tap. Were you supposed to fight him at one stage in
I
EFC?
was supposed to smash Dricus. I was yeah, 2017. I was supposed to smash Dricus, man. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Boy, I'm telling you, like 110% at the time, I would have, oh, even, oh man. Anyway, it's fine.
No, so
Oh,
obviously you're still in the rankings, you're number 10 in the rankings. What's your plan for obviously you want to beat this guy, you're looking for a knockout, but like wherever the win comes, it will come. What's your plan? Are you looking to stay active again? Because they seem very good at keeping you
yeah.
active.
Yeah, yeah. Last year I had 6 fights, six or five. Yeah, it's script on, but almost 6 fights last year.
And they're very good though, because it's not like other promotions. I remember I won't name them, but I've talked to fighters and like you'd have a fight you'd win or it'd just be a decision and they'd make you wait a year. Whereas KSW seem
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
ready, they're ready to put you
yeah.
back.
'Cause me and my manager, we pushed them like we would tell them, listen, like we want to bang, like give us people, and like they like that as well. They see like they know I'm hungry for this shit. Like I'm not just there to be like oh put me like I'm coming for that fucking title, man. I'm coming for the number one spot, man. So and then they know this, so they're gonna give me give me what I need to get there.
Yeah, and like that, they are giving you what you want and what you need. Coming off the back of your last fight, obviously, with the loss, are you coming back to really avenge that, or like how has that affected you mentally, or does it affect you mentally because
That
you've
didn't bother me at all. It didn't bother so much. Like that was apart from the whole last minute or whatever. Like if I know the proper camp, like I'll take this guy. So it knocked me back. What I was number 8, I'm number 10 now. I'm gonna be fucking back up to number 5, number God knows. I'm smashing my way back up, man. So like it's just a matter of time. Like falling a couple of steps back doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, yeah. And then obviously you're with Phantom. It's a fantastic gym. What's it like now in the gym? Because obviously, like the talent that you have come out there that I see on the amateur scene, and you do cornering yourself. I've met you at shows. What's it like being in that atmosphere right now? Because I love the togetherness of the team.
Yeah, the boys are mad. Yeah, the Moldovan boys are mad. I love those boys, man. Yeah, we got Dima, we've got freaking Kika. Did you see what Kika did in PFL to the
No,
former champion?
no, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
he made it look like an amateur.
I did. Sorry, and he just Dominic Wooden. He just had it. I was sitting there with Jess, the cut lady.
Yeah,
We went
yeah,
to the show, and there was two guys, and you knew they didn't know MMA. And when he had him down on the ground and he was punching them in the face, the guy behind us was like, Dominic is wearing this really well, like he's still in there. And I was like, bro, he's been punched for like 3 minutes straight. Like even if they're not full force, like
yeah, yeah,
like he got wrestle fucked. He got
yeah. He made a freaking former champ look like an amateur. Like, that's what these guys are like, man. Like Dima's a lot like me. I think he's very creative in his fighting. You know Dima, right?
yeah, he won by the knockout and cage
Yeah, I
conflict.
really like. I've got a lot of time for Damon, man. He's very creative, and the way he fights is it reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger. And like the other boys, Stanker brothers, man. This guy's like, yeah, you've seen them yourself.
I've seen him. It's the two of them. Vladimir, I seen first. Like his first fight, he came in and he won the belt at Cage Legacy. And then his younger brother
Oh,
at Cage Conflict. I think that was the same show as Dimmy, and he fought Fufu, who's a Four Nations champion. He's Cage Legacy champion, and like Fufu couldn't get near him. And that's not saying anything bad about Fufu. That's just saying how good. And
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Alexander. That's and he looked phenomenal. And I haven't obviously they haven't fought in a while, and I'm just like, where are these guys? Because you bring that level of intensity to a show, I think.
Yeah, 100%. And
Yeah,
man, I can't wait to see what the future has for these guys, man.
yeah, no, I can't wait to see what the future has for you. Obviously, do you have a certain amount of fights left on KSW, or is it like a rolling contract?
No, so I just finished a 4 fight contract, so this is the first fight on the new contract. Another 4 fight, I think. And I actually don't even know, man. They just say, "Do I?" This offered me a fight. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I don't even know what the contract is, but this is the start of a new contract.
Okay, so and like that, you've done the boxing in between, and you had boxing. Are you able just say the likes of Cage Warriors is coming to Dublin or this, that, the other? Are you able to like? Is it exclusively to KSW?
No, KSW, where our deal is they allow me to fight outside Poland on shows that make sense. Like Cage Warriors would make sense, but the thing is, shows that don't make sense, they want exclusive. Like Cage Warriors, like I tried to fight on Bellator when they came here, but they were like, oh, they want me to fight exclusively with them. So this is the problem. KSW allow me, but other shows want exclusive as well.
Ah, okay, yeah, because well, obviously, like if Cage Warriors came and said we just want you for one fight deal, that would suit you. But because these big promotions want to try and tie people down,
Exactly, exactly.
that's where the
Yeah.
problem. Because I'd love to see KSW come back because I had seen they're doing Europe, but they're doing more Europe this
I
year.
think they were in Dublin a few years ago. I think I heard they want to come back. Hopefully we'll bring them back. We'll give them a reason to come back.
Yeah, hopefully like that 1 or 2 more wins under your belt and under your belt and get a shot at the belt. Imagine something like that in
Exactly,
Dublin in the
exactly,
free arena.
exactly, exactly. That'd be something, isn't it?
That would be very, very good. But like that, I'd like to see you on the show here. I think you're doing fantastic over there. A lot of fighters I know that they've got offers. There's obviously you and there's actually Karen McNally as well from
Yeah,
ZKJ.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like very few fighters from Ireland go or even the UK go to KSW because they know it's so hard and it's not that popular. So you have to give you credit. You're proper fighters. At the end with these 4 fight contracts. you'd probably have you might have this done in a year. And like I'd say with them, if you want to keep fighting, they just keep allowing you to fight.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just keep performing. And like the thing, apparently there's some guys that go there and it's like they fight and it's like they're just doing it for the money. But these guys, they know like I'm in there to smash. Like I'm in there to fight. I'm not like I like the money, but fuck the money. I'm in there to fight, and they can see this, so they like this as well. That's why they're giving me fights.
Yeah, because obviously you were out for the bit and you came back and it was Henry 2.0. You're over. I like that you were smashing people, getting off planes, smashing people 4 or 5 days later. And then it's been a roller coaster, but it's been fun watching you up until now. And I'm going to continue to watch you as well because I find you really exciting and I have a really good relationship with you. I want to wish you the best of luck this weekend. Is there anything you want to say before you go? And I want to thank you for your time.
Just a big shout out to all my sponsors. They're on my Instagram page. You guys want to check it out. You also on my Instagram. Hercules Fadipe. Thank you, my man, for having me, for being a friend and promoting me and all this kind of stuff. You know, man, I appreciate you as well.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you all the time you've given me, and like I said, we talk a lot outside of this as well. So, it's a pleasure to know you. It's a pleasure to watch, and it's a pleasure to be part of your journey. And I'll be watching next Saturday. Thank you so much.
Thanks, my man.